Yeah, some parents just don't deserve to be parents. And like, I know in the black community, we all love a movie called Holiday Hearts. And in that movie, Wanda is an addict. And when she needs a fix and her body is all broke down and nasty and don't nobody want it anymore, her daughter's walking past. And mind you, this woman's just on a freaking mat in an alley. And her daughter's walking past and she's like, Mama, we gotta leave. You gotta get out of here. So the dealer's like, Mama, oh, who's this little girl? He actually said something very vulgar, but she's like, oh, that's my baby. And he said, oh, okay, well, how bad do you want this product? And she was like, no, T, that's my baby, right? 757 o'clock. And he's just like, with the little baggie, like, oh, it's going, gone, putting it in my pocket. Once it's gone, you can't get it again. And so she looks at her daughter and says, Nikki, come here. He just wants to give you a little kiss. And not only was he going to take advantage of this child, he was going to do it right there in the alley, right in front of her mother. Her mother would have, in an ideal scenario in his mind, I guess, went off in the corner and took the product and did what she needed to do, and been so out of her mind that whilst her daughter was yelling, screaming, fighting, she would have just been out of blitzed, if you will, right? And mind you, Nikki came there looking for her. Nikki came there to save her, and she wasn't going to save her daughter. So Nikki fought back for herself, thank God. And dude took it out on the mom. So mind you, fast forward, I guess, later on, she's trying to get back to Nikki, not trying to clean herself up though. And I'm not judging her because that's not my cross to bear. I've never been an addict, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not loosely judging this woman. I'm personally saying what happened to Wanda was meant to happen to Wanda, because there's no possible way after you decided to try to sell your child for a product that she was going to be able to mend that relationship. Yeah, Nikki would have forgave you, but it's always going to be there. And if you did it once, you'll do it again. So nope, she was better off with Silas and Holiday, who, mind you, put their differences to the side to try to do right by that little girl more than her own mother did. And I get that, again, everybody has their cross to bear, and no one's perfect. But some people are just not meant to be parents. Nothing in this world should separate you from your child. And I don't mean in the physical. I'm talking about in the spirit. Should nothing separate you from your child. You should always have that connection. If it came down to the whole world versus you and your child, that's just what it's going to be. You should never be like, oh, this inanimate object is so much more important. What? And that you would sell them? Crazy work.